Hello, dear colleagues. I would like to present you the presentation which is titled "A Method of Estimating the Duration of a Subscriber's Waiting in the IP Telephony Call Center Queue." The authors of this report are Odarchenko, Viktor, Gnatyuk, Oleg, Batrak, Tetiana, and Dyka. We are all representatives of the National Aviation University, Kyiv, Ukraine. So, in introduction, I would say that IP telephony is a technology which involves voice transmission over the internet or other IP networks. With the help of VoIP, voice over IP technology, the signal is digitized and transmitted through communication channels in the form of compressed data packets. Information technology market experts anonymously predict a favorable future for VoIP telephony, and it is clear for now. In this environment, new services are emerging, cases of using IP telephony in different areas, one of which is the use of IP telephony for modern call centers. Here you can see a lot of different advantages of the IP telephony call centers. I will not stop on them, but I would like to mention that despite a number of benefits during IP telephony call centers, there can be a variety of operational issues that need to be addressed as a matter of priority in order to better meet subscribers' needs. In general, the success of any call center depends on positive customer interactions. Thus, in a real business environment, the following case study arose. In order to reduce the number of unanswered calls when a new call comes into the contact center, the maximum time until connection with an operator must be estimated with a certain accuracy, and the server will voice it to the customer accordingly. So the aim of the work is the development of a method of estimating the duration of a subscriber's waiting in the IP telephony call center queue. To achieve this goal was made the next. First, required functions and key performance indicators were identified. The next IP telephony call center QA model was developed, and was developed an algorithm for estimating the duration of subscribers waiting in the IP telephony call center QE. So we have identified the initial data for the method, which is represented here. Um, the initial data is the next. M is query number by type of customer served, and number of currently available operators in the call center, and the matrix of call time statistics for each operator for QEM is as follows. You can see it here, where L is the maximum number of calls for each operator. An anomaly matrix, by the way, by anomaly we mean the day time when the unusual behavior of subscriber is observed. And this matrix can be represented as follows. The current duration of each conversation started for each operator. It is represented with the matrix tconf. So the method to be developed can be represented by interlinked steps, which are shown below. On the first step, we have to collect the statistics of the number and duration of calls for each operator for each queue, forming the matrix TM. On the second step, we have to draw the histogram distribution of call duration for each operator. On the third step, we need to determine the distribution law of a random variable, which obeys the distribution of call duration for each operator for this queue. On first step, we have to select of the queue number and corresponding TM matrix. On fifth step, we are checking the anomaly of the working day. And then we make the decision regarding the anomaly presence. If we have an anomaly, a vector describing the anomalous behavior is generated from the corresponding row of the anom matrix. You see this representation. The matrix is refined accordingly. And on the eighth step, we are calculating the mathematical expectation for the call processing time for each operator for a given query using formula which you can see here. And afterwards we have to select the operator whose expectation for the subscriber is the lowest using the formula below. So during our study we have conducted experimental uh, studies, and you can see this representation of some numbers. So we have collected call duration, frequency of such durations, relative frequency was calculated, and other parameters. So, and in the end we have calculated the probability of each call duration. Graphical representation of these experimental results are represented below. So, in the conclusion, I would like to say that it is very difficult to imagine a large modern business that deals with sales, for example, without the existence of modern call center. That's why the IP telephony is very important for nowadays. And in these conditions, in order to increase the efficiency of the incoming call services, to increase the number of satisfied customers, unique solutions are being developed. And these unique solutions have been shown during this presentation. And this method, developed method, showed uh, accuracy of at least 90% about the approximate waiting time identification. And this can be used on practice for the call centers. Thank you for your attention.